All right, next game, New England at Chicago. Think about the Bears when you think of smash mouth football, cold,
tough defense,
cold in Windy City.
Soldier Field.
You know, you think they'll be made for that type of weather, a blizzard. You think of the Patriots spread you out, throw the ball here and there. You know, you think they'll have a problem in that weather.
I think about Super Bowl shuffle.
You think about Bears?
Yeah. I didn't come here to cause no trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
All right, well,
you know it.
but what amazing to me, you know, you think this kind of game with the weather conditions the way they were. I mean, they were playing in the blizzard pretty much. You would think the Bears, you know, will be the favorite in that kind of type of game, but New England just pretty much beat them up and down the field. Pretty much snowplowed them over them.
If it was revenge for Super Bowl 20.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way, but Tom Brady continues to be on fire now. The last 4 games, he's got 19 touchdowns and no interceptions. The Bears are supposed to be, be this extreme defense, and they just got torched. I mean, I think that the play of the game to me was right before the half when they 1 second left and they actually threw a bomb off field, completed it because I think the Bears thought they were going to nil on it, and they just fell apart. But are the Patriots now? Can you say they're the best team in football, or are we ready to crown their ass? are we ready to give them that crown?
Nope.
I can't give it to them, but I mean I will say that they're playing the best football. I can't say they're the best football team. They're just playing real good football right now. I didn't see this game, but yeah, New England's playing the best football. They're probably being coached the best in terms of being prepared for their opponents. But I can't say they're the best team yet.
Well, think about this. They have beaten the Ravens, the Steelers, the Jets, now the Bears. They've beaten 4 division leaders at one point this year. They beat the Colts too. And the Colts were tied for first at that point. So, I mean, right now I think you got to say they're the best team in the league. I think the main thing you got to say is, Belichick always seems to maximize the most out of his talent.
Right. Yeah.
On offense, especially on offense, and then on defense. The defense seems to getting better and better every week. After that Browns game, ever since then they've been able to stop the run too. So I mean, it's kind of funny the Browns game will turn this season around, and turn the Saints season around too. It seems like. Did you see this game, Sean? What are your thoughts on that?
I saw some of it. Yeah, the New England was definitely dominant. Bears looked lost from the jump. And, all I know, Brian Urlacher got me a lot of tackles for fantasy. Other than that, the Bears didn't do anything significant.
Yeah, and of course I didn't start Tom Brady because I thought they told me it would be a blizzard. So I figured they wouldn't throw the ball that much. But
it doesn't matter to Tom Brady.
So yeah, New England plays in cold weather too.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, you think about the Bears style, but you look at their offense, they don't run, Mike Martz, they don't run that type of offense. And
right, yeah.
They kind of show, and it also shows that it ain't just arm strength that, we throwing the ball in cold weather. You got to have that nice tight spiral.
Yep.
Because Cutler's arm stronger than anybody's, and he couldn't, he wasn't too accurate with his throws either.
It's his mental too. Tom Brady's strong. He has a strong mental state. Can't be fazed by just about anything.
Yeah, he was trained well. He was trained well.
Yeah, Wolverine.
Yeah, next game is Baltimore at Houston. This was the Monday night game. Ravens jumped out to a 21-0 lead. I watched this game. I'm not sure if the Ravens really kind of gave up or let them back in the game. But this is what we get in Texas all the time. They either blowing big leads or coming back from big leads.
Yeah.
But in the end, they always find a way to lose.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened this game. They come back, and then of course in overtime, my shot was an interception, pick 6, game over.
Yeah.
But I think from the Ravens' point though, this is kind of a concern. It's how they lost the Steelers game. They can't seem to put people away in the fourth quarter. That's 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. Same thing happened to the Steelers. Questionable play calling down the stretch. They can run some more clock out.
Yep.
Another thing is they haven't been able to run the football as well as they would like to with Ray Rice and company. I think that's their biggest issue. issue right there. And of course, the defense, I think, as the game goes on, starts to wear down too. Because it is an old defense. Yet the Ravens defense is still good, but it's pretty old.
Yeah.
Get your thoughts on the game if any of you saw this one.
Well, I saw the end of the game, and like it's like when it seemed like Houston was kind of trying to do a hurry up, but it's like you got the best, probably if not the best
receiver.
Yeah, like the top 3 like wide receiver in the game.
He's the best, despite his school.
You know,
that he came from.
It's like in the Ravens secondary. I mean, we all been saying it, like their secondary isn't that good anymore. I mean, it's like
their secondary this year has been playing.
It's above their heads to me.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty solid.
Yeah.
Their problem at times is stopping a run and getting pressure to the quarterback, which is amazing. The secondary been playing pretty solid.
Yeah, but they couldn't hold him. But what's his name? Jacoby Jones got the game time touchdown. But yeah, I don't know. They got to figure it out in the fourth quarter.
Well, I think like I've been saying all year, I'm still not that high on Ravens secondary. I still think they have a lot of holes, other than Ed Reed. And Ed Reed's even getting older himself, and he has to do these special teams as well. But I think a lot of it, a lot of teams going to the 2-minute offense, and then I think their secondary gets exposed as well. They are having problems on the offense. They're not able to run the ball as much, but I think part of it is their secondary. I think their weaknesses are exposed when teams are desperate and have to make 2-minute drives as well.
All right. Well, I think that one finally officially put Houston season over.
Oh yeah,
definitely out of the playoff run again.
Got the same record as the Browns. So.
And they're gonna end up. You know what? They probably win their last 3, end up 8-8 like they've been for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
All right. Last game we want to preview from week 14 is Miami at the Jets. Dolphins win again on the road. They're 6-1 on the road. Chad Henne was 5 out of 18, 55 yards, and they still won. And because the Jets offense once again for second game in a row has failed to score a touchdown. I think the problem, we talk about Sanchez, sophomore, he's still in his second year.
Yeah.
But they gotta get another quarterback. If you can't play in New York in that cold weather, I don't see him being effective there. And that was the biggest problem to me. He can't throw the ball in cold weather. He grew up in Southern California. He's playing like it.
Could be a USC quarterback thing, at least in the past so many years.
Yeah, but in this game, I'm gonna go blame it on him. There are a lot of drop passes. Antonio Holmes dropped a touchdown. Coxey dropped a couple of them.
King of drops, Braylon Edwards.
Braylon didn't even drop any this game.
Oh, he didn't. Oh.
You expected him to do.
I just assumed he was part of the.
No, it was Coxey and it's Antonio Holmes, and Brad Smith had a key drop. But just their offense is anemic. They can't run the football right now, and they're relying too much on Sanchez. They hit throw the ball 30 times.
Well, why don't they put in that one guy that tripped a Miami player?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
He seemed like he's in pretty good shape. He's a strength and conditioning coach.
Well, are the Jets this bad, or is this just 2 games? They say after the New England loss that's just 1 game, but apparently it's definitely more than that. I mean, where would you rate this team now? Are they still a Super Bowl contender?
You know what? In my mind, anybody that has a winning record is pretty much a Super Bowl contender. Only because this NFL has become so unpredictable these last few years. I mean, anybody could come out on top, but it's the same problem they had when they played Green Bay. Several weeks ago when they lost that game. What was it?
9-0.
Yeah, 9-0. It was real windy, cold weather. Sanchez couldn't complete a pass, to save his life. I agree with you. I think they do need another quarterback. They're contemplating about putting their backup in Mark Brunell, but it's gotten that bad to where they even thought about it. If they, if Sanchez struggles the next game, they're talking about they might consider taking him out.
Well, the other thing too, I think they're finally starting to miss Thomas Jones. It's like LT was looking good. But it's like that cat's old, and it's like he's starting to. It's like Sean Green is all right.
Thomas Jones only 1 year younger than him.
But I mean, Thomas Jones is a hard runner. LT doesn't run like that, and it's like Sean Green ain't doing enough to give him enough rest. It's like LT it's like as long as LT's fresh, he could be back to his old self. But as you see, it's like that cat's worn down. It's like he needs rest in order to be productive like he used to be.
Yeah, the other thing is Ricky Shaw-Ferguson has been out too. So the office, they had a couple of offensive linemen. I think that's another thing. That's the reason why they haven't been able to run the football as effectively as they want to. Now we just mentioned about that same game. We're gonna talk about some other things around the league.